Hey there, can I share something with you that might surprise you? Your breakfast could be the secret hero or the hidden villain when it comes to staying strong and energetic as you get older. If you're over 60 and you've noticed things feeling, well, different down there, maybe less energy, weaker circulation, or just not feeling as confident as you used to, here's some great news. It might not be Father Time winning the battle. It could just be your morning routine needs a friendly makeover. I'm going to share 5 simple foods, things you probably already know, maybe even have in your kitchen right now, that can help get your blood flowing better and bring back some of that vitality you might think is gone forever. Think of it this way. Your body is like a garden. You can't expect beautiful flowers if you're not giving the soil what it needs, right? Well, your circulation system is the same way. Feed it right, especially first thing in the morning, and amazing things can happen. Let's start with something that's probably sitting in your fridge right now. Good old-fashioned eggs. But not just any eggs. I'm talking about the whole egg yolk and all. Now I know what you might be thinking. Wait, aren't egg yolks bad for cholesterol? Friend, that's old news. Think of the egg yolk like a treasure chest. It's packed with exactly what your body needs to get circulation flowing again. Here's what's happening inside that golden yolk. You've got vitamin D, B12, and something called choline. And the protein in eggs, particularly an important amino acid called leucine, is fantastic for supporting muscle health throughout your body, including those deeper muscles that help with balance and overall confidence. Healthy muscles are vital for maintaining energy and strength as you age. This maintains the conversational tone while being more broadly accurate about leucine's function. I had a friend, let's call him Richard, who hadn't felt like himself in the morning for over 2 years. Just 2 whole eggs every morning, boiled simple and plain. 4 weeks later, he called me up laughing, saying he felt like he was 40 again. That's not magic. That's just giving your body the right fuel at the right time. Now let's talk about something that might seem boring, but is actually a superhero in disguise. A warm bowl of oats topped with chia seeds. Picture your blood vessels like garden hoses. Over time, they can get clogged up with debris, making it harder for water, or in this case blood, to flow through smoothly. That's where oats come in. Oats contain something called beta-glucan. Think of it as a gentle scrub brush that cleans the inside walls of your blood vessels. It's like having a tiny cleaning crew working while you eat your breakfast. But here's where it gets really interesting. When you sprinkle those tiny chia seeds on top, you're adding omega-3 fatty acids, magnesium, and potassium. These are like lubricants for your circulatory system. They help everything flow more smoothly and reduce inflammation. You know that feeling when you oil a squeaky door hinge and suddenly it swings effortlessly? That's what these nutrients do for your blood vessels. I remember another friend, Henry, who felt like his body was shutting down after retirement. Low energy, trouble with stairs, just feeling older. We swapped his sugary morning cereal for this simple oats and chia combination, maybe with some blueberries and cinnamon. 2 weeks in, his legs felt lighter. A month later, he was sleeping better and waking up with energy he hadn't felt in years. I didn't think a bowl of oats could do that, he told me laughing. Okay, this next one might make you chuckle. Watermelon for breakfast? I know. It sounds like something a kid would want, not a serious health strategy. But here's the thing. Watermelon is like nature's secret weapon for circulation. Inside those juicy red chunks is an amino acid called L-citrulline. Don't worry about the fancy name, just think of it as a key that unlocks better blood flow. Here's how it works. When you eat watermelon, the L-citrulline converts into something called L-arginine, which then boosts nitric oxide in your body. Now, nitric oxide is like a traffic director for your blood vessels. It tells them to open up wider so more blood can flow through. It's the same pathway that those little blue pills use, but instead of synthetic chemicals, you're using food your body recognizes and loves. I had a patient named Bill who laughed when I suggested watermelon. "Doc, I thought that was just a summertime snack." 2 weeks later, he called me back, surprised. "I don't know if it's the watermelon or what, but something's definitely perking up down there." Pro tip: eat your watermelon on an empty stomach or right before your main breakfast. A couple of slices is all you need. And here's something most people don't know. Don't throw away that white part near the rind. That's where the highest concentration of L-citrulline lives. You can blend it into a smoothie if you want. Now, this next one might sound a bit unusual, but stick with me. A warm, steamed sweet potato with just a tiny pinch of Celtic sea salt can be like hitting the reset button on your entire circulatory system. Think about it this way. When you wake up in the morning, your body is like a car that's been sitting in the garage all night. The engine is cold. The oil needs to circulate. And everything needs to warm up gently. Your muscles, including those important ones in your pelvis and legs, are running on empty after hours without fuel. Your blood vessels need minerals, and your nervous system needs balance. A sweet potato is packed with complex carbohydrates, not the kind that make your blood sugar spike and crash like a roller coaster, but the gentle, steady kind that give your muscles clean energy to function smoothly. And that pinch of Celtic sea salt? It's not like regular table salt. Celtic salt contains over 80 essential minerals that help your body hold on to hydration, keep your nerves firing properly, and maintain healthy blood pressure. I knew a gentleman named Thomas, 70 years old, who was waking up every morning with heavy, numb legs and a dull ache in his groin. He'd tried everything: stretching, massage, even prescription medications. I suggested something simple: half a steamed sweet potato with a glass of warm water and just a touch of Celtic salt before his regular breakfast. It sounded too simple to work, but 3 days later, he called me amazed. "I don't know what's happening, but my legs feel lighter, and I don't need to grab the nightstand just to stand up." Now here's where things get really interesting. You don't have to choose just one of these foods. You can mix and match them. And when you do, something magical happens. They work together like a well-orchestrated team. But before we talk about combinations, let me ask you something. How many mornings do you skip breakfast entirely? Or maybe just grab a cup of coffee and call it good? I get it. Mornings can be rushed. But here's what's happening when you skip that morning fuel. You're asking your body to run on fumes just when it needs support the most. The first hour after you wake up is like prime time for your circulation system. Your blood vessels are most responsive, your muscles are ready to receive nutrients, and you have the power to interrupt the cycle of decline and start building back what time has been trying to take away. So here's what I want you to do. And it's easier than you might think. Don't try to overhaul everything at once. That's a recipe for giving up before you start. Tomorrow morning, pick just one of these 5 foods. 2 whole eggs, boiled, scrambled, however you like them. A warm bowl of oats with chia seeds and maybe some cinnamon. A couple slices of fresh watermelon. Half a steamed sweet potato with a tiny pinch of Celtic salt. Or any combination that sounds good to you. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to happen. Think of it like planting a seed. You don't plant a seed and expect a full-grown tree the next day, right? But if you water it consistently, give it what it needs, something beautiful starts to grow. Now, I don't want to promise you'll feel like a teenager again overnight. That wouldn't be honest. But here's what many men tell me happens when they stick with this. Within a few days, you might notice more energy in your legs, more warmth in your lower body, more strength in your step. You might sleep better. You might wake up feeling something you haven't felt in a long time. Hope. Within a week or two, you might notice improved sensitivity and stronger morning responses. Your confidence might start returning, not because of a pill, but because your body is getting what it needs to do, what it was designed to do. Here's the real secret, and it's not about the food. It's about the choice. Every morning, you get to choose whether you're going to coast through this phase of life or actively participate in feeling strong and vital. Aging doesn't take your strength. It only takes what you're willing to give up. And most of the time, what we give up isn't our bodies. It's our belief that change is still possible. But I'm here to tell you, it absolutely is possible. Your next chapter doesn't have to be about decline. It can be about reclaiming your vitality, one breakfast at a time. You now have 5 powerful tools that can help restore blood flow, improve sensitivity, support muscle function, and bring life back to parts of your body that may have felt distant for too long. These aren't trends or gimmicks. They're real foods that speak directly to your biology. So tomorrow morning, when you open your eyes, remember, you're not just making breakfast. You're making a statement that you're still writing your story, and the next chapter begins with your choice to take control. Your body is waiting. Your vitality is waiting. And the best part, it all starts with something as simple as what you choose to eat when you wake up. Here's to feeling strong, confident, and alive, no matter what your age says on paper. Don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments, and also subscribe and turn on the notification bell.